Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to Celtic Legacy Wrestling. I am the Bard, the keeper of scrolls and teller of tales. Today, I have the honor of presenting to you CLW Episode 18. On today's show, we have Damien Corvin versus Matthew Smyth, Raven Creed versus Alba Fyre, Millie McKenzie versus Kasey Owens, JD McDonagh versus Wade Barrett, Karrion Kross versus Sid, and our main event is mixed tag team action with CM Punk teaming with Rhea Ripley to take on the team of Gunther and Liv Morgan. Now let's get to the action. Welcome to CLW episode 18. We're starting things off with JD McDonagh versus Wade Barrett. These two teams, the Irish Aces, JD and Finn, will be taking on the Triangle of Terror, Wade Barrett and Aleister Black, in an Iron Tornado tag team match at Witching Hour. That'll be all four participants in the ring at the same time, with the team getting the most victories within a 10-minute time period will be the winners. Barrett in control of the match at the moment. JD to the outside now. JD's been busted open in this match already. Wade's still in control. Finn distracting Wade Barrett, perhaps giving JD a chance to get an upper hand in this match that has been dominated by Wade. JD going for a pin. 2 count. JD now in control of Wade Barrett. These two factions have been warring for the past month or more now, with their leaders Sheamus and Drew McIntyre, who will be facing each other at Witching Hour in a 3 Stages of Hell match. JD with another pin attempt. Not sure why Aleister Black is not out there tonight. Kathy Kelly is in Wade's corner. JD to the top rope. Setting Wade up. What are we going to see here? Cross body. Kathy Kelly briefly on the apron, trying to cause a distraction. Wade with a reversal. Finn trying to grab Wade's leg. JD reversing. Elbow to Wade's handsome face, as he would say. Wade now taking control. Wasteland, this could be it. Not even a 2. Finn causing a distraction again. JD with a drop kick to Wade's back. Springboard moonsault. Going for a pin. JD looking for a submission. Releasing the submission, possibly setting Wade up for something bigger. Or just some punches and a kick. Wade staggering into the corner. Greets JD with an elbow and a roll-up. Rope break. Wade to the top with a big splash. Finn on the apron, causing another distraction. Catches JD coming in with a boot. Could be setting up. Bullhammer misses. Looks like the referee just threw Finn Balor. Yes, Finn is headed to the back. Referee's had enough. JD with a double inside. Will that be it? Referee slapping Wade in the face. Time for women's action, and that's 2. Kasey Owens versus Millie McKenzie. Once again, these two teams will be facing each other at witching hour for the title. The She-Wolves, Kasey and Lee Owens, versus the Medusa Complex, Millie McKenzie and Harley Hudson. The champions, the She-Wolves. Kasey in control of Millie McKenzie at the moment. Going for a pin on Millie. Not even a 2. Kasey controlling Millie in the early going of this match. Lee at ringside, cheering on her sister. Harley Hudson out there with Millie. Millie knocked out, coming back in, possibly getting knocked out again. Reversing. Kasey was still in control. Millie's still trying to make some sort of a comeback. Millie now finally getting an upper hand in this match. Going to the second rope. Big knee drop. Looking for a submission. Kasey's out of it. Kasey now looking for a submission. instead going for some knees to the back. Millie now taking control again. Sends Kasey across the ring. Going for a pin attempt, not even a 2. Another pin attempt. That one was close. Millie to the top rope while Kasey's on the floor. We're going to see here Kasey getting out of the way. Millie catches Kasey coming in after she took some time to taunt. Millie now in command of the match. Witching Hour is just 3 days away. Incredible matches. Could possibly be the biggest card in CLW's history to date. Kasey now in control of Millie. Millie to the top rope. Double axe handle, second rope now. Meteora from the second rope. Now she's setting Kasey up. What are we going to see here? Backstabber. That might be it for Kasey. Millie wins. Now we have Sid Justice versus Karrion Kross. For some reason, I see Scarlett in Karrion's corner, but for some reason, Batista is in Karrion's corner. First time we've seen any sort of alliance between these two. Not really sure why he'd be out there. Maybe we'll find out. Karrion in control of Sid at the moment. Only a 2 count. Sid now looking to take control of Karrion on the outside. Sends him into the steps. Taking Karrion back into the ring. This is definitely Karrion's biggest contest challenge to date. Thus far, Karrion's not looking too bad for being in there with Sid. Could be setting him up. Power struggle. Sid sending Karrion out of the ring, knocking Scarlett down. Karrion's not going to appreciate that. Karrion to the top rope with an elbow drop on Sid. Batista up on the apron. Taking the turnbuckle pad off. Sid could be looking for the power bomb. Will that be it for Karrion? Karrion kicks out. I don't believe that. But the ref, I think, was distracted with the turnbuckle pad that Batista had removed. Sid with his feet on the ropes and gets the pin. Another matchup with possible ramifications for Witching Hour. Matthew Smyth of the Social Elite versus Damien Corvin of Kings of the North. These two teams will be facing each other for the tag team titles at Witching Hour. Bonesaw is in Damien's corner, and Sean Guinness is in Matthew Smith's corner. Social Elite, the champions, going into that match. They've had the title since the inaugural CLW Tag Team Tournament months ago. No one has been able to take the belts off from them. The Kings of the North are hoping to be the ones to do that in just a couple of days. Damien going for a pin. Not even a 2. Damien to the top rope. Smyth on the floor. Kick from the top rope to the floor. Damien now controlling Smyth, although Smyth reverses. Kicks to the face. A knee to Smith's face, nearly taking his head off. I was going to have a count out there. Action returning to the ring at 9. Damien intercepting Smyth with punches. Smyth able to counter, sending Damien into the turnbuckle. Smyth to the top rope. Setting Damien up. Meteora. Bonesaw now causing a distraction on the outside. Got Smith's attention. Smith possibly could have finished the match there if he wasn't being distracted. Damien up, but Smith catches him with a DDT. Knocking Damien to the floor. Going out after him. Some stomp. Kicking him up the ramp. Bringing the action back into the ring. Smith to the top. Arm drag from the top rope. Going for a pin. Only a 2. Facebuster. looking for his finisher, but Damien was able to get out of the way. Looks like Sean Guinness was distracting Damien Corvin there. Damien with a pin. Only a 1. Oh, that could be it. Smyth might be out cold. And Damien wins. Time for women's action. Another matchup. Singles match. It'll actually be a tag match at witching hour. Alba Fyre of the Coven along with Isla Dawn versus Raven Creed. Went for a pin. Raven Creed is conduits of karma with Hannah Taylor in her corner. These two teams will be facing off at witching hour in a table eliminator. That'll be a tag team table match, and the first team to eliminate both members of their opposing team by putting them through tables will win. So we're definitely going to be seeing a 2-on-1 situation in that match. Once one member of a team is eliminated. Isla Dawn throwing a chair in the ring. Ref getting rid of the chair. Raven Creed controlling Alba Fyre. Knee with a kick, going for a pin. Not even a 1 count. Missing with that knee. Alba's up with some kicks and a chop. Got Raven in the corner. Boot. Choking her with her foot. These two factions have been going at it for weeks now, along with their captains Kaya McKenzie of the Conduits of Karma and Dawn of the Coven. Dawn will be challenging Kaya for the Celtic Championship at witching hour in a casket match. That means either Dawn or Kaya is no longer going to be in CLW after witching hour. Whoever loses that casket match is gone. Raven going for a pin. Almost a 3. Raven setting Alba up. Backstabber, going for a submission, but she was too close to the rope. Isla Dawn up on the apron, causing a distraction. Raven to the second rope. Kinshasa from the second rope. A beautiful springboard moonsault. Stomping her back. Bouncing her head off the mat. Alba's counter. But Raven still with the upper hand. Alba trying to escape the ring, but she's headed out into Hannah's awaiting arms. Isla distracting Raven. Hannah, surprisingly, decided not to interfere with Alba in any way. Alba returned, removing the turnbuckle pad herself. Let's see if the turnbuckle is going to come into play. Referee correcting that by putting the pad back on. Alba just threw Fyre into Raven's face while the ref wasn't looking. 2. She kicks out. What was that? I think that's the first time we've seen the fireball in a while. I believe Isla might have used that in a match a couple of months back. Just can't trust this coven. He'll cheat to win. Going for a pin. Raven's out. Alba back up to the top. Swanton, that could be it. Kick out again. How is she going to keep Raven down? Raven's already had her face burnt off. Drop kick from the outside. Knee to the face. Raven's up. Ducking the kick. Raven setting Alba up. Surprised she's still in this after that fireball to the face. Backstabber into the submission. Is Alba gonna tap? Alba tap. Time for our main event. Mixed tag team match. CM Punk teaming with Rhea Ripley to take on Gunther and Liv Morgan at Witching Hour in a couple of days. Liv will be defending the CLW Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley. And Gunther will be trying to take his belt back from CM Punk in an ambulance match. As I said earlier tonight, Witching Hour is going to be one of our biggest cards to date. An ambulance match, a casket match, a 3 Stages of Hell match, the Iron Tornado tag, the Table Eliminator tag. Both tag titles on the line. The women's title on the line. It's going to be an amazing card. Liv's been tagged in. Now Rhea has to come in. Rhea with a knee to Liv's face. Setting Liv up. Big slam. Rhea in control of Liv. Their matchup at Witching Hour is going to be the first time they face each other under the CLW brand. Can Rhea take the title off from Liv, who's had that title since she won it from McKenzie? after cashing in her Pub Crawl Rumble victory. Rhea still dominating Liv. Looking for a submission. Liv escapes, but is met with a super kick. Rhea getting pumped. What are we going to see here? Going for a submission. Trying to make Liv tap. Gunther's in. Liv looking to tag out. CM Punk now automatically. Punk and Gunther facing off. Punk taking control of Gunther with a Falcon Arrow. These two in an ambulance match. That's going to be very physical. And one of them may actually need to be in that ambulance by the end of that match. Punk to the top rope. Could be looking for the elbow. Oh yeah. Going for a pin, and Liv is in to break it up. Setting Gunther up, but he reverses. Gunther now taking control of CM Punk. Huge chop to Punk. Gunther maintaining control over Punk. Doing a little dance with Liv. I didn't think Gunther was the dancing type, but I guess so. Punk now taking control with some kicks and a knee. Setting Gunther up from the outside. Springboard clothesline. Now to the second rope. An elbow. Looking for a pin. 2 count. Setting Gunther up. Be a go to sleep. Go to sleep, that might be it. 2. Kick out. Rhea tagged in. Liv's gonna have to come into the match. Liv getting the upper hand in this encounter. Drop kick, elbow, stomp, kick. No, she has to stay on Rhea to keep her down. Rhea to the corner. Setting Rhea up for Smyth. That's what she set her up for. A big miss. Rhea now overpowering Liv. Rhea going to the top rope herself. Big splash. Rhea setting Liv up. Riptide. that going to be it for Liv? Gunther's in. Gunther does nothing but watch the count. CM Punk and Rhea Ripley are victorious in that mixed tag team match. Is that foreshadowing what we're going to see at Witching Hour in a couple of days? Witching Hour is going to be huge, possibly our biggest premium event to date. You have CM Punk versus Gunther in an ambulance match, Dawn versus Kaya McKenna in a casket match, and Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre in a 3 stages of hell, plus multiple other matches that you're not going to want to miss. So unless you're the village idiot, you should subscribe, like, comment, and share, and we'll see you next time.